So it's Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys, man. And I told y'all I was a little bit excited about this next guest, man. I love my folks from the West Side, man. I absolutely do, man. And my brother, man, reached out to me and was like, man, I want to be on Fusion Radio, man. And I was like, Trey, you got to come, man. His name is TreyGlo, man. He's in the building.
Yo, TreyGlo, man. What it do?
All right, man. So, like, man, love your energy, man, and love the fact, man, that you want to be on the show, man, and love the fact that we get a chance to spotlight some of your dope music, man. Okay. So, let's get into, man, what inspired you, man, to want to, like, actually be an artist, do music, all that stuff?
Man, poverty, man. Where I came from, poverty, you know, how I grew up, just the whole way around it, man. Like, ever since I was a kid, you know, that's all I've really been doing, like writing my first song, you know, and talent shows in school and stuff, you know, doing my thing. You know, I always been like I always know I wanted to be an artist, like a musician, whatever people want to call it, musician, artist, whatever. I always know I wanted to do that, you know, so that was my dream, that was in my heart. I thought about it before I even did it. I visioned it before I even did it, you know. That was something that when I went to sleep, that was something I seen. You know, before I even got this age, I've been knowing that I was gonna do this, and I knew I was gonna be great at it. So here I am, man. You know, I'm gonna be at the top soon, so I'm right here, you know, and that's what I love to do, and I'm gonna always do it no matter what.
For sure. So, like my brother said, you from out west. So me,
sure.
I've been out west, you feel me? But I ain't from out west though. So I wouldn't know like out west like how y'all know out west. So for the people that's not really familiar with out west, especially your area in out west, because I know it's just like over east, like it's certain parts that's worse than others, or certain things going on in certain areas. So for the people that's not familiar with your area out west, could you let them know how it was growing up in that Pacific area though?
Yeah, I got you. Where I'm from the Austin area. You know, I grew up, you know, on Glow Block, you know. 5-700, you know, and that's what I just grew up at, you know, that's my people grew up in my daddy, my brothers, you know, my child, you know, my cousins, everybody, you know, so it's just more than just like it's more than just like a community, you know, it's like a family, you know, you build that, everybody know each other, all the neighbors know each other, you know, all the kids know each other. You know, RP my daddy was like one of the people that really held down the block, you know, like held down that, you know, dealing with like the block clubs, dealing with like festivals, like events, anything like that, you know, he always wanted to bring everybody else. So that's what I'm just trying to do. But the West Side, I could say it's like a lot of people might, you know, paint an image on it like, oh, we bad, we do this, you know, we kill. No, it ain't really none of that, man. Like, it is how it is in this world, you know? If you step to somebody and you try to think that you tougher than them or you overcome them, you know, people be thinking that people like crazy or they like bees or they like, you know, they not tough, they soft. Yeah. So if you try to step to and you try to challenge their authority, then what you expect them to do, you know? That's just them being them, you know, a man being a man, a woman being a woman, anybody, it don't matter. But it's like, in general, man, out west, I love it. You know, I love it, man. I grew up there, been there all my life, man. You know, I'm 22 years old. I've been there all my life, so I love it, man. I don't want to change nothing.
So I want to build on what you just talked about, man, on your bucket list, man. You want to talk about your childhood trauma and how, you know, of course, you were raised on the West Side and what it felt like to live in poverty, man. Go a little bit further into that.
Basically, like, I could say, like, me in general, like, my opinion, what I seen, what I know, I ain't grow up with silver spoon. Like, I don't want to say everybody, because everybody got a deeper story than me. Mm-hmm. Everybody got a harder story. You know, I probably fell off the cliff, but he probably fell off a roof. You hear me? If you understand, you know?
Most definitely.
But, like, what I'm trying to say is that I didn't grow up with a silver spoon. So my father, I had my father. You know, I had my mama as well, but they, you know, do what they did, separate, you know, do what they do, you know, but I really had my father, though. You know, my father was my everything, you know, that was my best friend, you know, really. I told him everything. I told him everything. He told me everything I know, you know, and it's like, he worked for what he did, you know, he ain't really had no job, but he had side hustle. He was a mechanic on the side, so any cop came through there, bad, broken down, whatever, he fixed it, he made his money, you know, he did what he did, and he always taught me to, you know, follow my dream. You ain't gotta see what other people do, and you think you gotta do that in order to make it in this world. He taught me other ways to make it around the corner, you know? Look this way, go this way. maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be different. So that's why I always been like that, man. It's like, I've been trying since I was young. Right now, I've just been trying. I'm just doing me, been me since then. So that's what I'm doing, man. That's how I'm just different, man, from everybody, man. I ain't like anybody that people see, anybody that people know. I'm just different, man. That's all I can say. I'm really different for real.
No, most definitely. Like what a lot of people don't understand is like coming up in certain situations and having to go through certain things change you as a person. Like,
Yeah.
people get it, but then they really don't get it at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that's why I asked you the question about out west, because it's like I'm from over east, so
Right.
my outlook on like the city might be one way, but it might be way different from you though. So and then even like how we was brought up, like I probably was brought up a certain type of way over east compared to another person over east. Like you might have been brought up a certain type of way out west,
sure.
and the next person like him or something like that was brought up out west. Like
Sure.
it might be way different. So that's what makes music so great though at the same time, because
Sure.
like, you know, it's a lot of people out here making music and stuff like that, but that one person, like, your outlook, like I said, your outlook might be way different than mine.
Yeah.
So how you might be able to come about a song, it might be way different, even though we from the same city and we not that far apart. You just from out west and I'm from over east. But
Sure.
we could probably hop on the same beat. That's the crazy thing about it. We could hop on the same beat, but he might take off on the beat a whole different type of way than I would, just off how we look at music, just based off how we was raised.
We
with certain
all
things.
family.
Exactly.
We all family, man. I don't care what side people from, man. South, east, west, north, whatever, man. In my eyes, man, you the same color as my skin, man. I ain't trying to say, you know, if you Caucasian, man, you is what you is, but I'm just saying, me in my eyes, man, you my same skin color, man. I love you, man. You my brother. So it's like, that's how I'm always coming, man. I don't care what you is, man, you know. That's how I grew up. That's how I was raised, man. I don't care. I'm sticking with my people forever. So that's how I'm coming.
Give us a breakdown, man, of who you are as an artist.
I'm not your typical artist. I'm like a soul mixed with hip, mixed with a little love with it. Cause I wanna make you feel it, but when you feel it, you like, man, like he actually know me. Like he sat down with me and I told him this and he went and recorded this, you hear me? Like he know me and I ain't never had a conversation with him. It's like when you hear a song, you gonna be like, man, I told him my whole story. And he just wrote it down on a piece of paper and went and just go record it. That's how I want to make my music is. That's how my music is. I'm really different, like versatile with it, and like I write, but now I'm working on a freestyle. I'm working on freestyling and everything because I don't really freestyle like that. I really take my time when I write because it's passion to me. That's what it is. I want to make sure every line, every bar, every word play, everything I say on that mic, I want to make sure it's good. That's why I go to certain studios and stuff. And when people like try to play with quality, that's why I say quality is everything to me. That's everything because if you don't like it, if I don't like it, what makes you think he gonna like it, she gonna like it, he gonna, who you know? Even though they do, but I'm just saying me. If I like it, I know what I like, and I listen to music and I listen to hip hop every day. So if I know what I like, that's what I'm finna give to the people. I'm finna do that.
That's what's up, man. Man, you set this up real good, man. Because
Yeah.
I feel the people that's on Facebook and the people that's listening, they're like, man, let's hear some of his dope music, man.
Yeah.
So you got 2 singles that you brought by.
Yeah,
Promises and Dependent.
yeah, for sure.
And which one you want to play first?
We can play the Dependent first.
All right,
That's real
talk to us. What should we know about Dependent?
Dependent, man. Basically, like a lot of people think like you dependent, like you want it for something, like you need something, like you want your hand out. It ain't all about that. Dependent on something can mean that you just dependent on an opportunity. You just want an opportunity. You know, a lot of people out here, you know, in debt and stuff like that. So it's just opportunity. You just dependent on the opportunity. That's all.
Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man. Awesome guest, man. TreyGlo, man, with Dependent is in your ears right now. With this because I noticed that I believe in like it on your chin, I'm like that responsible. Nothing that I love you, no attitude. I won't say I hate you, I want you. Yeah, it must be something because
Don't even conversate, depending on heart and that, yeah. Don't even conversate, depending on heart. I can't trust nobody. I can't trust nobody, no. Put my heart up in your pocket. We could have been unstoppable. I see how your friends did that, no shame in my game. I tried to be through, but how it feels got me thinking about the times I've been caught up for you. I took it back, but I'm recording that. He can't afford that. Some people wear me dressing all black, they can't afford rain. I tried to get it, I can't do it, you ain't hear that. I tried to take it, you ain't hear that. I tried to get my love for you, yeah. So I trust in the things I did do, yeah. I can't trust nobody. I can't trust nobody, no. Put my heart up in your pocket. We could have been unstoppable. Let's be when it was down. You should have told me what you. Now it's up and stuck. You just didn't fit you.
So that's the homie right there, man. TreyGlo. That's our guest today right here on Future Radio, man. Dependent, man. Can I be honest with you? I'm sitting here and I hear you with that song. And I looked up and I had to remind myself that, man, that song was only 2 minutes, man. I felt like it was another like 2 minutes coming somewhere and all that stuff, but it went quick, man. It went real quick. So if you weren't paying attention and you went to go get yourself a sandwich, when you came back, it was off. It was off, man. I'm just saying, man, if you went to get yourself some sandwich or some cookies, you had the munchies.
For sure.
You had the munchies. Because you was getting high, like all of the guests. Then, you know, you came back, it was done.
Oh, Mr. Shot. Mr. Shot.
Why you shaking your head at me?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got caught up in the moment, though, the whole time. Like, I ain't gonna from my mood. See, me as an artist, I like to give people their props. You feel me? I ain't no hater. Like, I ain't gonna put no names on it, but you know how certain people, like, they hear your music and know it's cold, know it's real merch. Like, see, where I come from, we call like good music merch. You feel me? So that was real merch right there. You feel me?
Appreciate it, bro.
I bumped that. You feel me?
I appreciate it, man.
I bumped that. Like, so I'm sitting there listening to it. I'm like, man, I wish I was coming in next after that. I'm like, I ain't go from my mood. Like, I wish I had a verse coming in on that. That's why I'm like, man, like,
I appreciate that,
was
bro.
low key cold though. You feel
We
me?
can do something for sure, man. We know you can do. We can do something, man.
Remix,
something.
brother, remix.
I'm listening to them, I'm like, man, like, I love when I listen to other people's music and it make me want to do better. Like I need to step my game up. Like, not even on no hating. It's just when you hear good music, you ain't supposed to hate. You supposed to appreciate it. Like, cause I actually love the craft of making music. So when I hear other people doing, you feel me, doing good or doing their thing with it, made me like, man, like that pushed me to get better. You feel me? Like, other people don't hear that and be like, oh, they be mad. Oh, this man's song booming. No, you supposed to want to get better. You hear somebody go crazy like that.
So can I add on to what you said just to tell you how much he's really listening to the song, right? So I was talking to him about something technical with the board, and he was like, bro, I'm really trying to hit a song.
You feel me? Like,
I just shut my whole conversation down. I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm multitasking, I'm listening and all that stuff. He really was trying to like just focus.
Yeah.
Nothing else but the song.
Cause like I always try to tell, but like every artist or like musician or however you make music, we all got a process with making music. So like me personally, I hear a beat and off hearing a beat, if it click a certain type of way, I already know what I want to say on it, or it just hit a certain type of way. So when that came on, I'm like, man, this sounds like one of them. So it made me like tune in a little bit more.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
Cause that's that type of rap I want to make. You feel me? Like it ain't always gotta be gang. Like, cause that wasn't no gang song. That was like a real, like you said earlier when you were describing your sound and your music. It was like you felt it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, that was one of them.
You're gonna feel it in your heart, soul, your legs, your arms, everything. You're gonna feel it everywhere. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it, man. It's like a shock. You're gonna feel it. I'm telling you.
That voice you hear, man, is TreyGlo, man, along with my brother, man, YTS Keys, and myself, Brian Stinson, man. We make up Fusion Radio right here in the building, man. And so paint the picture, man, as to what it's like to, man, see you live in person, man, when you performing.
What it's like, you're gonna see a lot of energy. You're gonna feel that vibe. You're gonna want to stay there. When the show over, you're gonna still be right there. That's how much you're gonna love it. When the show over with, you're gonna still be right there playing my songs on your phone. You're gonna be searching me up on YouTube after that show. That's how much you're gonna love it. That's how much I just bring out that energy to people. Cause I'm, like I say, I support everybody. I love everybody. Everybody cool with me. You know, in my eyes, I don't got no enemies. I'm cool, you hear me? I don't mess with nobody, you know? I'm straight. So when I come and I do my thing, I really do my thing. I'll be there. I want to do what I came there to do, you know, for my crowd, for my supporters. I don't call them fans. You'll never, even if I get up in life with this music stuff, when I do, you ain't gonna never hear me call nobody a fan. I don't believe in the fan word. That's just me. I don't believe in the fan word. I believe calling people supporters. That's what I do. So all my supporters, you know, that's what I do. I just bring up that energy, that vibe. Y'all gonna feel it. So that's it.
I ain't gonna lie, he definitely brought the vibe today though. I ain't gonna lie, with that first song, like you kind of set the tone though a little bit though,
Sure.
like. Cause see, I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, everybody can't make a certain type of music. You know? Like, I ain't trying to like down talk nobody and nothing like that, but it's not easy to make a certain type of music though. Like everybody, like anybody can make a one-hit wonder, but to keep making a certain type of music at a certain type of level, that's not easy. Yeah. Like people don't understand that. Like people think you could just go in the studio and just like, nah, it don't even work like that.
You right, bro.
Cause if it worked like that, everybody would be making like smash hits, like what they hold, everybody be bumping everybody album and stuff like that. Like sometimes you'll listen to a person's album, you only probably like 1 or 2, 3 songs on the album. It's like 10, 12 songs on it. You feel me? But it's only certain people you could play like they whole album or like half their album or so like 75% of their album. It's only certain people that could really do that. So when you got that gift, you gotta hone into that though. But I definitely like that vibe though.
Appreciate it, man.
We definitely gotta do something.
Appreciate it. You know, we could, man. We could. For sure. I'm open to anything, bro. For sure.
Most definitely. Then you bringing that out west vibe, over east vibe, we gonna just...
Hell yeah. It's gonna be some legendary. It's gonna be something legendary, I'm telling you. It's gonna be legendary. That's all I'm about. I'm about legendary, man. I just want to make a legacy. You know, I just want to, when I leave her, I don't want to leave her and people just be thinking like, oh yeah, you know, they just seen what they seen on camera. I want to leave something that when people see, they see it on camera and they also see it off camera. See, that's what I want to leave. I want to leave something that people gonna actually remember. When they go to sleep, before they go to sleep, they're gonna be like, man, you know, I remember this. When they wake up, they're gonna be like, man, you know, I remember this. You know? For sure, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to bring in the game. That's why I say I'm new.
That's what's up, man. Take us through, man, what it's like, man, to be an independent artist, man. You know, the highs and the lows, man, of being an independent artist.
Man, it take a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You know, I'm writing. You know, I ain't got no manager right now, so I'm just doing everything on my own right now, and I'm just really, man, just trying to see what's my next step. That's basically because I'm just at a milestone right now. I'm just trying to see where I want to take my next step. You know, that's why I keep writing and doing it.
Okay. And when you listen to music besides hip hop, like what's some other things, like other genres of music that you listen to that influence your music in its own?
I listen to Adele. I listen to a lot of female artists. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of female, like, I listen to, it'll be pop. I listen to rock. I listen to R&B. I listen to jazz. I listen to old school music, like Temptations, Smokey Robinson. See, for some people you probably know them. Smokey Robinson, Temptations, all them. I listen to them. I listen to them people. You know why? Because they teach you stuff. They teach you things. And all that old music has been here before. It's been here before, so they teach you a lot of new stuff. So that's why I listen to everything.
See, like that goes back to like the question that I asked, you feel me, Cash from the Nine. Like, is it more of just you doing it because you want to get some money, or do you actually, like, are you actually passionate about the music though? Because I feel like a lot of people ain't passionate about the music. Like, they don't study the game. Like I'm gonna use an analogy like basketball. Like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant studied the game. He studied everybody around him. Like, if you did something better than him, or you knew something that he didn't know, he wouldn't, like, he'd ask you and he'd really try to learn. Like, a lot of people don't sit down and, like he said, they don't know who Smokey Robinson is, the Temptations. Like, they don't go back to the old Dusties and listen to their music and try to influence it in their own music and stuff like that. So it's like, to hear somebody say that, I love that, because I appreciate music. But I wasn't always like that either, though. I ain't appreciate music until I got music stripped away from me. Like, you feel me, going to jail, not being able to listen to YouTube all day. It made me think, like, man, I never understood how big music is to me until it was took away from me. And I felt really bad, so I'm like, man, I can't do what I love. I'm letting somebody else stop me from doing what I want to do.
For sure, bro.
So I'm like, nah, that's why I appreciate music and I do stuff like this. Like, come do an awesome radio show with an awesome co-host.
So,
man, oh man.
y'all awesome, y'all great. So, shout y'all
man.
out.
No, man, it's really a joy, man, and you know, I don't want to sound like a broken record, man, but like, you know, you guys, like, seriously, you guys just don't know how much of a sense of accomplishment when I talk to you guys every weekend. It's crazy how, man, like, the flowers have really been coming in lately as far as what people feel about this radio show,
Sure.
man. It's like there are people in other cities and states
Sure.
that,
Sure.
man, they look forward to hearing you guys and
Sure.
watching you on live. And so,
Man.
you know, that's what keeps me going.
For sure.
Is this outlet, you know, to provide for others and network you with other people so you can meet those goals that you
Sure.
have. You
Sure.
know what I'm saying? As far as your music and all that stuff. So speaking of that, man, what's some of your long-term goals that you got for your movement?
My long-term goals, I see myself real estate. I see myself opening up a lot of studios so anybody can come record. I see myself doing music, obviously. I see myself teaching, being a mentor to other people. So just not just to me and my team, you know, it don't matter. I recruit people just off the street, you know. That's how I am. And that's why I say I'm gonna be different, because when I get on, people gonna understand. They be like, man, why you ain't asking for money for this? No, because I got everything. God bless me with everything. God bless me with $1 billion. Why would I charge somebody $50, $100 of this to do this? No, you got it for free, bro. You good. So that's what I'm on. That's what I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring new talent in, that people that really need a chance, opportunity, that really want to be successful, want to do this for their family. Not even got to be for your family, for yourself. You know? Just to better yourself. You got an opportunity now when I'm in the game. You definitely got an opportunity. Homeless people, anybody, I don't care. If you know how to do something, you got a skill, a talent, you're going to be on my team. That's my long-term goals right there. I want to do that. I want to help my community. I want to help for real. A lot of people say they want to help, but they ain't really helping though, for real.
So on your bucket list, man, you want to talk about social media and, you know, you want to talk about media in general, man. Like what in specific do you want to talk about as far as those two things?
Man, the media fake. Everything on there, well, some things on there not fake, but mostly everything on there fake. It's just like a lot of people portray themselves to something that they really not, or try to portray themselves to like be better and look below other people. Like, yeah, you ain't got this, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing it. A lot of people say they humble, but once you slip up, or you slip up, they can see that. The whole world see that now. And you just said you humble. When you don't show no humbleness in anything, people see that. The whole world see that. Your supporters see that. So it's like a lot of people portray an image that they want to play on camera, but when they cut the camera off, they not really like that. They take that mask off. They not really like that. They like, oh man, like, ooh. You don't even know. A lot of people y'all see probably, they got millions of dollars. They probably really broke. They probably really don't even got no money for real. They probably like, really like only got to their name probably like $30,000, $40,000 to their name probably, you know? So it's like, the social media is fake it till you make it. That's the media world. Fake it till you make it. Until you make it, if you really don't show yourself, your true self when you make it, then you was fake your whole life, even before the fame. So that's what I'm saying, like, all this, nah, you gotta really know, you gotta really sit down with a person and know him on and off camera to really know that, oh yeah, he really like that, you know? So that's all. That's really it that I had to say about the media. It's just fake. A lot of stuff just fake on there.
Social media wise, man, how can they follow you?
Official TreyGlo on Instagram. Glory Montana on TreyGlo on YouTube as well. I got a song just dropped. It's on my own. It's at 44K right now. I want y'all to get that to like 60K for me if y'all could. 100K, that'll be great. That's it really. It's just Instagram and YouTube for right now, really. And I got Apple Music, same thing, TreyGlo on everything. Apple Music, Google Music, iTunes, all that. TreyGlo, TreyGlo.
So we got one more song, man. Promises. You saved this one for last, man. Give us some insight on Promises.
Promises is everything. I look at promises like loyalty. Loyalty is everything. Be loyal. So if you say a promise, I expect you to keep that, you know? So that's all just promises that I have made or other people have probably made to me. That's all.
Our brother, man, TreyGlo, man, I can't tell you how much fun this was to do this, man.
Thank you.
I'm so glad, man, you was able to take some time out, man, spend some time with us on this weekend, man,
Appreciate
and
it, man.
feature some of your dope music, man.
Thank you, man.
Well, we got my homie TreyGlo's single Promises in Your Ears, man. This is Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
You just for the drama. Can't understand the things I did to you. I just face karma. I be trying to keep it low. See my tears on the floor. I'm just trying to make a million. I'm just trying to help the poor. Don't you underestimate the things I did? I gave you hope. See my daughter smile. You play you late, but your mama gon' be hurt. See my brother in the Blake, but I don't believe in no ghosts. Trying to put my brother in a match, but he keep saying he won't smoke. Okay, this is what it comes to. Drama by a front to $100. Put that on the line to see my pops too. I'm just saying. My man, if though I want to. I'm just saying my life so terrified, if though I want to. And I can't make no promises. I told you cause I'm out of this. I can't believe I showed you all how you didn't honor it. Show you that I care, but you were begging for an audience. Knew it sounds strange, but I was throwing on no promises. I've been taking trips, I don't fear by no arguments. I've been missing you like I didn't know you was a part of it. Trying to keep it low, see my tears on the floor. I'm just trying to make a million, I'm just trying to help the poor. Don't you underestimate the things I did, I gave you all. See my daughter smile, you play you late, but your mama gon' be hurt. See my brother in a clique, but I can't see it no more. They say, why you don't go to funerals? Cause I seen them before. I be running like I don't need weed no more. I be acting like I don't even think about her no more. This is blah blah front to $100, put that on the line to see my pops too.
Oh, bro, stop playing. Man, I'm telling you, man, stop playing, man. I'm telling you. Man, stop playing, man.